Of course, within the last 24 hours, Kyle Larson has made kind of a bombshell announcement that he's going to run the Chili Bowl on Thursday night. First and foremost, I'm just going to ask a very pointed question. Why? Why now? Why just within the last few days have you decided that you wanted to run the Chili Bowl again?
Well, I mean, honestly, really, it comes down to this Votto gets done so early. I was like, I mean, maybe there's a window where I could get there in time. So yeah, I mean, I was just by myself. I went back to Arizona for a couple days, and I was delivering all the storage bins of Christmas stuff to the storage unit, and just making trips back and forth. And you're just I don't know. For me, I'm always thinking about racing, so I guess I was thinking about that. And then I was like, man, I think I could do this. I think I could make it work. Obviously I have to lock in probably just the way the timing and all that is. So I waited for Tuesday night to get done, and Monday night to get done, and text Keith in the morning and figured I knew what his answer would be, and I knew that they had extra cars there for the race champion stuff. So glad that it works out, or so far it's working out, and hopefully just Thursday goes good and I can finish top 2 in the prelim night, and it'd be cool to try and do something different for the Chili Bowl. But my main priority is to be here. So I mean, even if I do lock in and the timing doesn't work out, I'm here to race the late model, which is what I've committed to in the first place.
Take me a little more. Kind of pull that curtain back. That conversation with Keith. What was his reaction, and how did that conversation go?
I mean, if anybody's seen his piece, that
he was a little excited,
I mean, it's basically exactly how it went. Like, it was short. I texted him, "Good job, congrats. Just give me a call when you get up and get moving." And he called me 10 minutes later or so, and I think I just asked him if I knew he had some cars available. I asked him if I could run one of them, and he just said, "Yeah, give me a minute to call Pete, and he'll call me back." Probably about a minute later, and he said we could do it. So, my buddy Colby Copeland, he went home after practice night to California. So Paul Silva unbolted my seat out of my midget, and he brought that with him back to Tulsa last night. And so I'll race here tonight. I'll fly to Tulsa tonight, and then be in the building in the morning to get everything mounted in. It's been a while since I've ran Keith's stuff, and he's got new cars, I think, or different chassis from when I ran. So I'm sure we'll have to adjust the cockpit a little bit. He runs a different style throttle pedal than I do, so I brought my own throttle pedal to hopefully make it a little bit more comfortable, and hopefully it all goes good.
Talk to me about the logistics. That's obviously the big thing, especially on Saturday. First and foremost, as you mentioned, you got to finish in the top 2 on Thursday in order to make this happen. Otherwise, it's there's no opportunity. But the logistics of the Votto program on Saturday, which we know that there's not going to be any adjustment to either program, right? They're not going to move anything around to accommodate you at either place. But the logistics, how it's going to work, how are you getting from here to Cruces, flying, Tulsa? Go over that with me.
We got a. Royal Jones actually, lined me up with because I don't own my own airplane, so lined me up with a charter company. So, I've chartered a plane for this week, at least for tonight, and then to get me through Thursday, come back here Friday. I think it's just under a 2-hour flight to Tulsa. So, so like if I lock in on Thursday, I'll come back here Friday. I'm coming back here Friday no matter what, but I come back here Friday. Race Friday night, stay here, stick around, race here Saturday night, and then jam out of here as quick as possible, and get to the airport as quick as we can, and hopefully be wheels up and on the ground in time to make it to the building to strap in for the feature would be the main goal. But everything's got to go just right. I mean, the weather looks good here for this coming Saturday. It looks like it'll be a little bit warmer than it's been, less windy than it's been. So hopefully the track prep, throughout the night goes smooth, and all that. I mean, they've been done here like just after 8, I think, on Saturday. We were done right at 8 or before on Sunday. So I'm hoping, and 2 on Sunday, they had like a 30-minute track prep before the feature. So I'm hoping everything can just roll smooth, and if they can just not alter the program, but rush the program along would be would be nice. But again, it all just comes down to me having to lock in on Thursday. And if I don't lock in, I'm not stressing about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it should be fun. I'm glad to get to go back, and two, I'm happy to get to race with Keith. Also, I think I got to win the Chili Bowl twice with my team and Paul Silva, which was amazing. But it was also bittersweet winning that first one because I'd been so close so many times to win with Keith, and I've always wanted to win the Chili Bowl with him. So it would be pretty neat to if we could get back together and kind of have a crazy week lead to me finally getting a Chili Bowl driller with him.
Yeah, what would that mean? I mean, aside from all of the craziness that's going to be coming in your life here over the next 3 or 4 days, to get your third driller, what would that even mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it would be great to, inch your way up the winners list of the Chili Bowl. But I think what would make it extra special is what I just mentioned. Just getting a win for Keith and Pete would be, it would just mean a lot personally to me because, like I said, I think I was super excited to win that first Chili Bowl. But at the same time, like when Keith and Pete came to Victory Lane to congratulate me, like I was like tearing up, because I was sad that I didn't get to win with them. So I hope it all goes good. I hope it kind of storybook or fairy tale this week and everything can work out just right and we can get that win with them. But if not, I mean, like I said, it's really not a big deal. Like if I don't happen to lock in and all that, I mean, I'm not, I wasn't going to be doing anything on Thursday night anyways, and I love to race, so at least I got to go there and race and have a good time. And so yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
He's Kyle Larson, and we have got you covered on FloRacing with all of his crazy adventures over the course of the next 3 or 4 days.